Okay. Hi, good evening po everyone. My name is Teacher Romeo or Teacher Rai Burondia. I am a DepEd teacher currently teaching sa public school, sa high school din. I'm teaching science and thank you po for attending this session, this JET Program 2021 batch session. And naisip kong magkaroon ng ganitong session because I feel that nagmumukha na akong baliw sa bahay kakaisip on the process and the waiting game. So I think I need to talk to someone na I can share my experience and I can share my feelings towards the process. And I feel that everyone is in the same boat. Tama ba? Sobrang naiinip na tayo, especially yung mga nagpasa November or December pa. So, yeah, we can talk about the process itself. If there are confidential matters, then we can talk about that later kapag tapos na recording. But for now, let's get to know each other. We have 19 participants. Thank you for attending that. Masyado akong bida-bida nagpa-session. Kala mo participant. So, meron tayong 19 participants po for today. And then, maybe we could start with some introduction. And then, introduction, if you want to make it sound like parang mock interview na for tell me about yourself, you can do so. We'll be glad to give you feedback or what. And then maybe you could talk about your current profession, what you're doing now, what were the preparations, and what do you look forward to once you get in sa JET program. And along the course po, pwede tayong mag-throw ng questions, clarifications, and the purpose is if we post it on on YouTube, other JET participants may watch it and may also relate to what we'll be talking about today. Okay po? So, ano na lang po, para malinis din ang ating audio, mute na lang po siguro ng microphones para walang other noises. Kung sino lang yung nagsasalita, siya lang muna yung naka-unmute. Alright? Can we start? Should I start it with myself? Introduction ko mo muna. Okay? Can I get a thumbs up po kung ready na po tayong lahat? Ayan. Feeling ko, feeling ngayon panelist ako eh. Paano pa-on na lang ng camera nila Ma'am Ronaldine, Ma'am Joanne, if okay lang po, sino Ma'am Joy, sino Sir Nico, Sir Dam, Ma'am Mona. Alright, so let me start my introduction. Bibilisan na lang natin, siguro mga 5 to 7 minutes. Is that okay? Now again, my name is Sir Rai Burandia. I'm a science teacher in Pasig City. Specifically, do I need to mention my school? Pag muna. Basta it's in Pasig City, public school. And I have been teaching since 2018. So, pero prior to that, after graduation, I'm a graduate of RTU, alumnus ng RTU. If anyone here from RTU, hi, hello. I'm from RTU po, RTU Pasig and Boni. Now, 7 years ako sa BPO industry. So, I've handled like different accounts and also different companies, like 6 companies. And then after 7 years BPO industry, I decided to move and live and work in Dubai. So I was in Dubai for 4 years. So nag-call center din ako sa Dubai. I was a manager. I was an SME. Tapos nag-real estate din ako. I was a trainer uh, for some brokers, yung mga agents na iba-ibang nationality. Most of them are European, Indian, Pakistanis, and then admin executive then. With this JET program, I heard about the JET program like 5 years ago. I was in Dubai at that time. Kasi I was thinking of really going back to teaching. Pero sabi ko sa sarili ko, ang baba ng sahod sa DepEd. To be honest. Ang baba ng sahod sa DepEd. Right, Sir Christian? So I was thinking of other options. Yeah, I was thinking of other options. So I thought of Japan. And then I came across this YouTube video ng JET program. At that time, dalawa lang sila atang nakapasok sa JET program. So I thought the process was very meticulous. So inisip ko, kakayanin ba to? And then eventually, every year, nag-check ako, dumadami yung participants. So, I had that urge na maybe I could try that. That's why after 4 years sa Dubai, I decided to go back sa Philippines and magturo muna para I have experience sa teaching. Alam ba, magalit yung mga co-teacher ko sabihin, ginamit ko lang yung school. Pero hindi. I'm single and I think I have to spend the most of my time kung pwedeng kumita ng mas malaki at pwedeng humanap ng better opportunities outside of the country and outside of our comfort zone, then why not, di ba? So, yeah, so I applied and I'm really hoping na makapasa. I am very, responsive naman. I've read some of the SOPs ng mga ibang participants and I gave my feedback. Feeling ngerong finalist talaga eh. So I gave my feedback. So my purpose is really to help each other. It's again, as we've mentioned earlier, this is not a competition eh. Some of the participants, hindi natin masisisi yan eh. Some of the participants think that this is a competition. Why should I help you with this and that? Pero akin, it's not a competition eh. Kasi we all have our own experiences and our own stories to tell. And it's just up to us on how we would sell ourselves sa mga panelists. So, if mas maraming experience yung iba, good. If we can help others na wala masyadong experience and how we could help them out, squeeze something from their experience para i-highlight siya sa mga panelists, then that will be even better po. So, that's my introduction. If you have questions, let me know before we go to the next introduction. Thank you po. No questions? Ang daldal ko, di ba? Who wants to go next po? I need a volunteer. Who wants to go next? Ma'am Dave, yes. Ma'am Dave is raising her hand.
Yes, para matapos na ako. Okay, so I'll start na. My name is Div, or Divine, pero I prefer Div. I am actually not a teacher currently, but I was a graduate of Bachelor of Arts in English, SLU Baguio. So I'm from Baguio City. In the past, nagtuturo naman ako ESL, different academies, but nag-shift ako ng career sa event hosting. So, currently, I'm an events host. So, pag kailangan nyo, Ayun. So, I came across with JET, I think that was 2 years ago. Pero undecided ako kasi feeling ko ang daming scam. So, hindi ko sure kung um, legit ba ang JET. So, I made researches muna. And then, nung nakita kong okay naman siya, legit siya, I asked a friend of mine na nasa Japan na, and he told me na, oo nga, okay ang jet. But at that time, I really felt na I'm not fit for the job. Maybe because the standards, alam niyo naman ang standards ng English, mas lalo kung American or British English. So I think I'm not that good enough. But ito, may chance nakapag-Norway din ako as a cultural exchange student, yet they do not really give importance sa English language. So, I thought kung babalik ako sa pagtuturo, I want to go to a country na talagang pahalagahan yung English, the English world. Kaya ito, ay ng Japan. And yeah, yun lang.
Thank you, Ma'am Divine. So, may experience din pala si Ma'am Divine
Yun
sa...
lang.
Ma'am Div, may experience din pala si Ma'am Div sa, sa abroad. Kasi ano siya malaking factor, big advantage yung may experience ka sa intercultural exchange, bulol. So, kasi, di ba dalawa yung objectives ng JET? So, we have to highlight to them na yung internationalization as well as the English education. So, kahit hindi ka nag-abroad, if you feel na meron kang experience na related somewhat to that, maybe BPO, syempre yung pag BPO, marami ka nakakausap ng ibang lahi and all, you can highlight that, i-phrase mo na lang siya ng parang selling point mo sa panelist na even if I didn't go out of the country, I was able to do this and that. So, yan. So, may napulot tayo. Si Ma'am ay isang host. Host pala si Ma'am. Nag-host din ako, Ma'am, sa mga weddings. Tapos sa school.
Oh! Mas malaki pa yung nakikita natin doon kaysa sa pagtuturo
Hindi,
sa Pinas.
yung wedding ng mga pinsan ko yun. Tamang pakain lang sa akin eh.
You know, it's just an advice sa mga co-jets natin. If matatas kayo talaga, use that voice. Kasi ngayon ang kitaan ng mga host, ang pinakamababa ay 5,000 for 4 hours. So, push nyo yan.
Oo. Ngayon, sa school lang ako, meron akong event na MC sa school. Ang tawag dito, ano yun? Yung groundbreaking daw ng gulayan sa school. If you are a public school teacher, meron yan sa school. So mag-MC daw ako nang wala akong kaalam-alam. O di ba, nag-google yan in the middle of pandemic. How's that? Sabi nila kasi, it's sustainability daw, magtanim daw ng gulay. How is that gonna happen kung lahat mag-evacuate sa school? Tapos, ilan ang kakain ng gulay na itatanim sa school? I'm being negative, pero yeah, that's me. Thank you, Miss Dib. Any volunteers po? Any other volunteers? Or should I call? Si Sir Jason na lang muna. Sir Jason. Sir, what's up?
Sige, Sir Rai. Good evening sa lahat. Actually, mahihain ako eh. Um, Sige po. My name is Jason Kagin. I'm from Bohol. So, pasensya sa Tagalog ko kung medyo minsan. I'm working in a bank. I've been working with BPI for 10 years na. 10th year ko ngayon. And then, last 2018, I started having a part-time job. It's an ESL. So I teach business English to Japanese professionals. So yung experience ko, it's more on mga professionals na hindi mga bata. And currently also, part-time instructor din ako sa university, sa College of Engineering. Kasi I learned about JET program last year lang through our dean. Tapos sabi niya, kulang din sila ng instructor for industrial engineering. So sabi niya, baka gusto mong mag-apply, at least madadagdag siya sa resume ko, sa teaching experience. Kaya ginrab ko naman siya. And then, nung nabasa ko yung sa JET program, I think, last July, last year, um, hindi ako interested at first kasi hindi ko nabasa lahat. And then, nung binasa ko siya ulit, nung nagkaroon ako ng vacant time na mahaba-haba, binasa ko siya. So, naging interested ako. Kasi mahilig din ako mag-travel. Starting 2016, I started traveling. Kasi nga, with the emergence of mga piso sale, madali nang maka-travel abroad kahit wala masyadong budget. And sa experience ko sa pagta-travel kasi, I'm more interested sa culture ng country eh. Um, Last year, I had a chance to visit Japan. And then, halos hindi ako gumala. Ang ginawa ko, nakig-meet ako ng mga locals. So, I think that's isa yun sa mga reason ko bakit Japan. I don't know if you know couch surfing. It's a travel community na nag-host ng mga travelers from all over the world. So, ginagawa ko din siya. Actually, 2 years ago, I was appointed as a city ambassador. So, kaya gusto kong i-pursue yung JET program kasi it's a reset button for me eh. I don't think na banking will be the job na pagre-retirean ko. So, and then yung teaching naman din is somehow, I really had it in me kahit nung high school pa ako. Hindi ko walang alam kung bakit nag-engineering ako, pero I really like teaching. Actually nga, last SEM, nag-qualifying ako, kumuha ako ng 18 units sa education para makapag-take ako ng LET exam. So this year, ang kaba ko talaga hindi ko ma-explain kasi wala naman akong doubt sa JET program. Gusto ko talaga siyang i-pursue. Pero yun nga, yung waiting game talagang yung anxiety mo, tsaka excitement na din.
Stress.
Um,
Nakaka-stress ng konti, no, sir?
Oo. Tsaka yung parang hindi ako makapagplano talaga ng kasi magre-resign na ba ako? Pero syempre hindi pa kapag sigurado na. And then it's going to be back to zero ako eh. Iiwanan ko yung trabaho ko and then syempre sa JET program naman hindi naman siya pangmatagalan din. Pero I think it's all worth it. Kaya pero hindi ko pa alam kung paano ko siya sasabihin sa panelists kapag in-interview ako. Isa yun sa ko, paano ko siya i-convey yung message na tamang-tama. So, yun na lang muna siguro. Hindi ko na alam sasabihin ko.
It's okay,
Thank
sir.
you po.
Thank you, Sir Jason. Yung nga, as mentioned ni Sir, iba talaga yung teaching eh. Kasi ako, when I was working in Dubai, sobrang ganda na ng experience niya. And malaking sahod, and all that. Pero iba talaga yung passion ba at iba yung reward na nakukuha sa pagtuturo. Especially sa mga deputy teachers. I'm speaking for the deputy teachers na may mga times na naiisip mo sobrang baba ng sahod, but at the end of the day, yung inspiration na you can give out to your students and yung respect na nabibigay nila sa'yo without you asking for them to respect you is something worthwhile na magstay sa school. Kasi ako, I've been to other industries, call center, real estate, even different nationalities. I even handled accounts sa India habang nasa Dubai ako. Tapos sometimes, the respect that you get is kailangan may position ka, kailangan you have to ask for it, kailangan pagtrabahuhan mo siya. Pero as a teacher kasi, yung respect na binibigay nila sa'yo is once they see you in the uniform, you would automatically get that kind of respect na hindi mo makukuha sa ibang companies. So I guess, tama si Sir iba. And for me magandang decision yung pagkuha nyo ng 18 units ng education kasi it's a noble profession na if you get tired sa engineering or kung ano man yung job nyo po ngayon, teaching can always be there kahit matanda ka, if you have it, then you can still inspire other people. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And who do you have? Can we have a volunteer? Can we have a volunteer? Can I have Ma'am Joanne Solero? Ma'am? Hi, ma'am.
Hello everyone. Hello co-JET
Ma'am.
aspirants. Um, I'm Miss Johanna. You can call me Joanne. So if you'll be seeing each other in Tokyo, so we're lucky enough and blessed enough to be part of the JET program. My experience with the JET as I am applying for it before I get to know JET to a friend, okay, who is in Japan already through the JET program. But before that, nakita ko na siya sa Japan embassy because I really want to be in other places that time. What holds me back, kasi nakita ko doon is every year nire-renew yung contract. So, syempre ako, for those people na who's working na already, na sabi, iisipin mo, paano yun kapag hindi ka na renew for the contract? So, I'm just being negative that time. So, sabi ko lang sa sarili ko, ay, huwag muna. Parang hesitant ako kasi unang-una, mag-iisa ka lang sa isang place na you don't really know, you don't have any idea at all. Although naman, safe naman sa Japan. Pero that time kasi parang hindi ko pa kayang mag-isa. Now, yung classmate ko, actually last year pa dapat, sinabi lang niya sa akin na na may alam ko may age limit yung JET. Pero nung nalaman niya na wala na palang age limit, it was lifted na. Sabi niya, you can join na. Tapos sabi niya sa akin, pero sabi niya November 29 yung pasahan. So yung submission, hindi ka na makakaabot kasi that was November 25 na ata nung nasabi niya sa akin. So sabi niya sa akin, prepare ka na lang for the next year, etong ang year na to. So while I'm preparing, hindi ako na-stress. Sorry hindi ako na-stress. Pero naniniwala ko na lang kung para sa akin itong year na to, para sa akin. Para for all of us, kasi parang nagkakaroon tayo ng anxiety and stress tayo kasi we want to get a slot. Pero kung hindi para sa atin this year, meron pa naman next year Meron pang the next after next year. So ganun na lang po yung encouragement ko sa inyo. And while I am doing my preparation din sa pag-a-apply natin, di ba maraming papers, ganyan. Kasi nagkaroon ako ng problema about dun sa TOR ko at sa diploma ko kasi I just graduated from a school in Manila. Medyo nagkaroon ng problema yung diploma pagpapadala ng diploma kasi nga COVID. Tapos meron akong isa sa mga referees ko nagsabi na nag-graduate ako ng ng masters ko. So, hindi naman ma-change na yun kasi dalawa lang naman yung nakuha kong referee. So, ang ginawa ko, I've been honest to the JET committee, yung JET committee, na sabi ko, nag-graduate na ako ng master's ko, pero I cannot show you any proof na may TOR ako, ganyan-ganyan. Pero ang ginawa ko na lang is, nagprint ako ng invitation and even the email from my school na medyo maantala yung pagbigay nila sa akin ng mga requirements or ng mga credentials ko. So I have given them the copies, the email, tapos yung program, and even yung sa graduation ko, mayroon kaming picture, and then yung course ko. Okay, so sinend ko sa kanila yun. Para lang, just to be honest, siguro naman, if I'll be giving a chance to be interviewed, explain ko sa kanila kung bakit yun ang ginawa ko. Okay, so yun lang po. Baka may question kayo sa akin. By the way, si Teacher Max ay batchmate ng friend ko na nag-invite sa akin sa JET. So that's why meron akong idea about JET. Yung friend ko na yon, siya yung nag-encourage kay Teacher Max na mag-join ng JET program. So yun, 4 years na yung friend ko na yun. Yun lang po. Thank you, Sir Rai.
Sir Rai, you are muted, sir.
Sorry. Thank you, Ma'am Kai. Sorry. Joanne, thank you po for that sharing. Really appreciate that. And we really do hope na yung TOR or yung tungkol sa TOR niyo po is ma-consider nila. And they would appreciate your honesty po sa requirements na kailangan. Kasi mahirap talaga yung requirements ngayon. Like yung sa school namin, you have to really set an appointment and it could take them like weeks bago kanila bigyan ng appointment. So, sana...
Opo, pero sir, yung TOR ko na sinubmit na lang sa kanila is yung certificate of graduation ko nung nasa
Bachelor.
undergrad ako.
Okay po.
Opo, undergrad ako. So, at least meron akong backup. Tapos yung TOR ko nga nung undergrad ko din.
Yun. Basta ang alam ko kasi ma'am, basta na mention mo ng masters, kailangan magpakita ka ng proof na you have masteral units or what. Pero yun nga, sana ma-appreciate nila yung honesty mo at magbigay yung mga documents na binigay mo regarding your master's, ma-consider nila yun.
Oo.
And yung ma-share ko lang yung sinabi niyo ma'am na contract renewal, yun din yung worry ko at time kasi inisip ko, what if 1 year lang ibigay sa akin, hindi ako bigyan ng another year. Pero I thought na siguro naman pag nasa Japan na tayo, we would do everything that we can and we would really push everything that we could probably bring out para ma-renew yung kontrata natin until ma-max out natin yung 5 years. So with everyone's help and guidance and support, I think we would be able to do that.
Okay. Sir Rai, I just want to also clarify dun kay Sir Christian kasi may friend din ako na galing sa Interact. Nandun na rin siya, Interact dun sa Chisam. Am I right, Sir Christian? So, ako high school teacher din kasi ko from LaSalle School. Galing ako sa LaSalle School. I've been teaching in LaSalle School for more than 13 years now. So, sabi niya sa akin, okay lang din kasi bibigyan naman daw. Sabi kay Sir Christian, di ba, meron kang bibigyan ng lesson plan. It's very easy. Yung lesson plan na ibibigay sa iyo, napakadali lang po. So, wala namang masyadong, medyo mag-a-adjust ka lang kasi elementary ang tuturuan mo. Pero yung lesson plan, very easy, madali mo lang makukuha siya. Just make sure na kung paano mo siya ituturo, very yung shift ng lesson mo. I mean, from the motivation, tapos mag-shift ka to your proper lesson. Dapat medyo maganda lang yung shifting natin. Ganun lang sa Interact. Sabi lang din sa akin kasi sabi ko kapag hindi ako makakapag-join ng JET program this year, I may go to Chisam.
Okay po.
Yeah. Thank
With the
you.
with the lesson plan, we'll talk about that later po. Kasi medyo may i-share si Sir Christian later tungkol sa lesson plan. Maybe he has some tips or what na we can use sa ating demonstration in case we get into that stage. Thank you, Ma'am Joanne. Really appreciate your sharing po. Then, maybe I could call Ma'am Kath. Ma'am Kath, hi! Did you,
Hello.
were you
Okay.
shocked?
Para tayong bumabalik sa college na kailangan nating
It's nice to
mag-report.
be back, di ba?
Yeah.
It's nice
All
to talk
right.
to
So
someone
anyway,
na
thank you.
hindi sa bahay niyo, di ba?
Yeah. Sorry, andito yung anak ko. Anyway, so hello everyone. So I'm Kat. And then I'm a graduate actually of BID SPED. So SPED talaga ako. SPED major, I mean. Major. And then I worked 3 years in Baguio City also before I came here in Cavite. So Teacher Div is from Baguio also. SLU ka, UB ako. Hello. Okay, so there. Hindi ko actually in-expect na mag-a-apply ako kasi first na in-applyan ko, just like Sir Christian, is Interact. Yun nga, sa Chisam. Na email na ako, sabi nila, ang next na is 2022 yata. So it's 1 year pa to wait. Ang tagal. So while searching, nakita ko itong nga JET program. So parang sabi ko, parang hindi ko nga sure, parang may scam ganun. So nag-check ako ng mga YouTube channels, ganyan. Mandaming vlogs. So sabi ko, baka legit nga. So, na-run through ko ang kanilang mga requirements. At first sabi ko, ala, ang dami. Ang hirap kumuha ng requirements, mag-request from school. Sa Baguio pa yun, andito ako sa Cavite. So, ang hirap i-contact talaga long distance call, napakamahal. Kaya, hindi ko ulit pinansin. Afterwards, siguro, December ko lang actually nakita tong JET ito sa applications, mag-end siya ng January. So, napag-isip ko, sabi ko, try ko. And then, luckily, andito na naman tayo sa better late than never. So, nagpasa ko January 8. Exacto.
On the
Walang labis,
beat
walang
the
kulang.
deadline.
Yes. So, tapos, mga bigatin pala itong mga kasabayan natin dito. So, ayun lang. Well, hopefully, ma-shortlist tayo. Call tayo
Yeah,
for interview. If
hopefully.
not, then, yeah, next year, next year, who knows? Pwede rin, mag-apply tayo every year.
Yes.
So, yun lang. Good luck to everyone.
Thank you, Ma'am Kat. Yeah, yan ang pangarap ng lahat, ang ma-in tayo this year. If not this year, if it's not for us, then maybe next year or next year, kailangan natin magkita-kita sa Japan at kumain ng mga traditional food nila doon at maglaboy. If kung sino man magkaroon ng car, maybe makapag-road trip tayo sa mga different places doon. And yun, I mean, ang masarap lang yung feeling na nangangarap tayo ngayon at hopefully matupad siya in the future. Yung si Chesam, nag-apply ako dyan pero ayokong sabihin ko anong thoughts ko, baka may manood na taga Chesam. Mahirap na.
One thing sa mga may balak mag-apply sa Chisam, kailangan nyo ng driver's license.
Exactly.
Talagang proof na nagda-drive kayo. Isa pa yun. Kaya,
That's my
nakakatakot
problem
mag-drive.
kasi hindi ako marunong mag-drive. I drive myself crazy lang yun, alam ko. Driving lesson na kaso biglang nagkaroon ng pandemic. So, na-stop siya. And ang sabi nila, kailangan daw talaga ng driver's license. So ako, okay.
Correct.
And then the JET program is very legit and government siya. And actually, sobrang dali lang ng requirements sa JET program eh. Compared sa other companies or contracting organization. Mas madali siya sa JET. Yun, thank you, Ma'am Kat. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next? Ilas
I
natin
volunteer,
si
Sir Christian.
Si Sir Christian na ba agad? Parang pang finale si Sir Christian eh. Can I muna? Kay Ma'am...
Introduction lang daw, sir.
Go, you wanna go na? Okay, Sir Christian. Floor is yours. Later na? Okay, no problem. Si Ma'am Kai na lang, Ma'am Kai.
Yes, hello. Good evening po. Yung love ko talaga sa Japan, it all started nung high school. Kasi uso sa school namin sa high school ng mga UN, ganyan. So, mga
Miss
teacher
Japan.
pili-pili. So, I represented Japan. Yun, dun talaga lahat nagsimula. And then, nag-grow na siya through college. And then, hanggang sa nalaman ko na yung JET program, that was college. So, my plan is magtrabaho muna sa atin sa Pinas and then mag-abroad. 1 year, ganun lang yung plano. And then after that, tsaka ako mag-a-apply. But then, after graduation, yung school namin, they contacted me and they said na, ma'am, gusto ka naming i-hire, this and that. Pero 3 years yung contract, province kasi kami. So, I accepted that. Tapos after doon, tsaka ako nag-fly papunta dito sa Thailand. I just want to share with you yung mga experiences ko dito with the little kids. Last year, I'm handling P2 or grade 2. This year, grade 1 naman. So, gaya din ng Japanese, Thai students are having hard time ng pag-speak ng English. But good thing, dun sa napuntahan kong program, dito po kasi sa Thailand, meron silang, depende po pala sa school, pero dito sa school namin, we have 3 programs, extra program, immersion program, at English program. The highest is immersion program wherein most of the students, magagaling po sila mag-English. Pero yung pong sa English program, parang 50-50 po, and then extra program, parang konting-konting English lang po yung iintindihan ng mga bata. So luckily, doon po ako napunta sa immersion program, magagaling po yung mga bata mag-English. Pero kahit magagaling po sila, meron pa rin silang, makikita mo pa din sa kanila na nag-struggle sila. Wherein, naiintindihan ko yun kasi I'm a non-native speaker also. So sabi ko, yung struggle nito mga bata na to, struggle ko din to before na nagsisimula pa lang ako. So, for little kids, mas natututo po sila kapag minomodel natin sa kanila. Tapos, nakakatuwa lang din na meron akong bata na hindi talaga siya nakaka-speak ng English. Yes, no lang siya. Yes, no, teacher toilet. Yung medyo gitna na ng term, mapapansin mo na sa kanya na nag-i-improve na siya, nasasabi niya yung, teacher, may I go to toilet? As a teacher, medyo rewarding na yun sa akin kasi at least nakakabuo na ng kahit isang sentence yung anak mo ba, yung estudyante mo. Kaysa before na teacher toilet, yes teacher, no teacher, ganun lang yung alam nilang sabihin. So, tiyaga lang talaga with the non-native speaker. Gaya nga ng sabi ko, mas maiintindihan natin sila kasi non-native speaker din tayo kung ano yung struggle nila. Feeling ko ganun din tayo nung mga bata pa tayo. Yan lang po. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Kai. Thank you, ma'am. Nasa Thailand. Actually, goal ko rin dati yung Thailand. Di gusto ko mag-teach kasi parang marami daw atang opening for science teachers sa Thailand. Hopefully, if hindi po
Sobrang dami, sir. Sobrang dami.
yun nga, ma'am eh. So, kasi may friend din ako dyan, computer education din siya sa Thailand. Yung tinuturo niya. Pero in case, wag naman sana na hindi makapasa sa JET, I'm looking forward sa mag-work sa Thailand as a teacher din. Ayoko nang pumunta ng ibang kind of industry kasi mahal na mahal ko na yung teaching. Tapos, ang sabi rin ma'am, ma-share ko lang din, since you mentioned about us being non-native speakers, parang sa Japan daw, mas comfortable yung mga bata sa mga Filipinos or sa mga Asians. So, mas mabilis ba yung learning process kasi mas alam nilang Asian ka, non-native speaker. I'm not sure if I'm correct or not. Parang ganun daw ata. Medyo intimidated sila sa mga foreigners, sa mga foreign ALTs. So I think we just need to use that as our advantage para makuha natin yung loob ng mga bata and para ma-renew yung contract natin until ma-max out natin yung 5 years. Thank you, Ma'am Kai. Who wants to go next? I think si Sir Dan. Sir Dan Kennedy mo ang busy sa paperwork si Sir Dan. Sir Dan, you wanna go na? All right, let's give we'll give you the time now. Sir Dan Kennedy. Take it away, sir.
Konnichiwa. Hello, everyone. Good evening po.
Konnichiwa.
I'm Dan Kennedy Gases, 24, from Ilocos region po. I'm a graduate of Bachelor of Arts in English Language. So after graduation, nag-work po ako sa DSWD, and after my contract, I took up a teaching unit, professional education, tapos nag-take ng LET. Luckily, nakapasa. Tapos, ayun po, I'm now a junior high school and senior high school teacher in a private school. So, nalaman ko po yung JET noong 2019, nung nag-prof ed po ako. Sinabi ng mga teacher namin na sa Japan, malaki ang sahod. Pero sinabi pa nila na sa Singapore daw, malaki daw po yung sahod. Pero parang babae lang po daw
Malaki
ata yung
experiences.
tinatanggap nila. Parang ganun po. So, tapos honestly, nag-apply po ako ay sa JET noong 2019. Pero unfortunately, hindi po ako nakapasa. So, I tried my best again to apply this batch 2021. Tapos, yun lang po.
Thank you, Sir
Thank you.
Dan. Sir Dan, if I may ask, if you don't mind me asking po, you mentioned na you applied last year for 2019. If you don't
Yes
mind,
po.
can you share like what happened, or did you get into the interview stage? What do you think you missed out on that stage?
Siguro po yung SOP, parang hindi
Statement
po
of
kasi,
purpose.
tsaka yung wala po kasi akong teaching, feel ko lang po, wala po akong teaching experience po noon yun. Feel ko yun yung
Tama,
minus
tama.
point siguro.
Sabi nga nila, parang main meat kasi yung SOP. That's why yung
Mhm.
akin din, hindi rin naman ako kasi ganun kagaling ang tawag dito, mag-essay. Mas more of verbal kasi ako oral.
Mhm.
Nagpa-feedback din ako. Ang ginawa ko is nag-feedback ako sa mga sa mga native speaker talaga, kasi I wanna see yung feedback nila from a standpoint ng native speaker. And then, yun, mostly sa kanila. Tapos nung medyo na-satisfied na ako sa mga tips and ideas nila kung paano mapapaganda, then, parang pay it forward. I helped out other JET applicants din sa kanilang SOP. And I'm happy kasi nakatulong din kahit papaano. Siguro, magbigay lang talaga ng importansya sa SOP. If we, in case didn't get it this year, SOP talaga next year, kasi parang formality lang yung ibang mga papeles mga TORs and all. Doon talaga sila kumukuha talaga sa SOP. So, sir, good luck. We hope na makasama ka na this year at makasama mo kami this year. Okay? Thank you, Sir Dan. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Who wants to go next? We have Ma'am Girly. Hi, Ma'am Girly. Ma'am.
Hello, good evening po.
Good evening, ma'am.
Ayun. Medyo kinakabahan, parang estudyante lang.
It's okay, ma'am. Kami lang to, ma'am. Ano ka ba?
Okay, so again, good evening. I'm Girly from Quezon City, and also I am from DepEd, Junior High School dito sa Quezon City. Ayun, oo, I am in 15 years of service, kaya I am planning na if ever God's will na makapasa sa JET program, I am planning to have my early retirement. Ayun. Kasi di ba hanggang 15 years lang naman yung public service natin. Ayun, and then, so I saw this JET program sa Facebook ads. So nung una, parang I was not interested kasi inisip ko meron siyang age limit. Syempre, alam mo naman, thunders na tayo. Kaya sabi ko, nako, malamang hindi ako papasa rito. So, nung tinignan ko siya, parang na-curious lang ako. Ayun, wala akong nakikitang age limit. Kaya, lumakas ang loob ko. Sabi ko, sige, I am trying to apply. Ayun. Tapos, okay naman, nung December, mga second week ng December, pinasa ko na yung application form ko, lahat ng requirements. So, Pero siyempre, I am also thinking na if ever hindi makapasa or alam niyo na, yung mga gano'n. Nag-isip din ako ng second plan. Sabi ko kailangan meron akong another plan, plan B. Okay, kaya meron akong friend na nasa Vietnam. He's also teaching in English. Kaya sabi ko, ito yung magiging plan B ko if ever hindi ako mapunta sa JET. Kaya iniisip ko din mag-apply sa Vietnam. Hindi naman sa ayoko na magturo dito, pero gusto ko yung maiba ko yung environment. Siguro sa 15 years, feeling ko sa totoo lang, sa teaching profession walang problema kasi gaya ng sinabi nyo, talagang andito yung heart mo sa pagtuturo. Pero yun siguro minsan yung environment nagiging nagiging anong tawag dito? Factor yon. Kaya sabi ko, para maiba naman, medyo pa naman yung age ko. Kaya sabi ko, maiba naman ako ng environment lang. Kaya ayun. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Girly. I feel you, Ma'am. Medyo maaga lang akong na burnout. Medyo maaga lang ako nag-decide. Especially nga, single pa ako, wala pa akong sariling family. So I thought, why not use this time para mag-explore pa? Although nakapag-explore na naman ako sa Dubai, pero if we can get better income, better compensation while we're doing our passion, then why not, di ba? Who are they to tell us and judge us na bakit tayo nag-resign sa company natin para mag-abroad? It's our own life End of the day, we have to look for option sa long term, yung something na magbe-benefit tayo in the long run. So, thank you, Ma'am Girly. Appreciate that. Who do we have next? Kasi naka-off yung camera nung iba Dali, kay na lang tayo, kay Sir Moki. Isa ma'am or sir? Naka-off yung camera niya Ayan si ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Naka-ano kayo, ma'am? Sideways kayo. Magkaka-stiff neck kami, ma'am.
Kasi po, nagcha-charge ako ng phone.
Ayun. Si Ma'am Curly. Ay, ma'am. Amen, ma'am.
Kasi I'm charging my phone kasi. Kaya, okay na?
Yeah. I can see your beautiful face, ma'am.
Okay. So, I'm Myra Monique. I'm a registered psychometrician. I'm from Southern Leyte. So, wala talaga akong experience sa teaching. So, yun yung disadvantage ko. I have no classroom experience. So, I've been working in the DOH. I'm employed in the DOH since 2016 until now. So, I just, a friend of mine recommended the JET program, and he was a exchange student in the past, and he was like, oh, we're both interested in Japan, so why don't you try? And when I saw all the applicants, I was like, okay, I was a little discouraged because everyone's so good and experienced. But then I told myself I would stop telling myself that I don't deserve what I want. That I want to travel, I want to go to Japan, I want to teach, because actually, even though I'm employed in the DOH, I have experience in giving lectures about mental health, adolescent sexual reproductive health, and drug abuse to the community. But then that's the disadvantage too, because I don't speak English when I'm giving my lectures kasi nagsasalita ako sa rural at yung dialect namin na Bisaya. So, yes, yung dialect namin na Bisaya. So, disadvantage ko rin yun kasi kahit nagbibigay ako ng lecture, I'm not practicing my verbal skills in English. So, I would like to thank also about this opportunity nga makapractice din ako, no? So hopefully ma-feedback naman. So yun lang yung masasabi ko about the JET. I'm very excited actually. I'm like thinking like, I'm just gonna shoot my shot even if like everyone's like all the stars and everything about in the education program, but I'm just gonna try my best. So wala namang mawawala, di ba?
Yes,
yung TOR ko lang sa masters ko, yun lang mawawala.
Thank
so yun
you,
lang.
Yeah, thank you. Ma'am Monique, right? Tama, Monique po ba ang name nyo?
Yes.
Monique.
Monique, pero yung nickname ko yung Moki.
Ay, kasi I'll call you Moki kasi feeling close ako eh. Ma'am Moki, actually, you sounded good po yung English nyo. Maganda yung sound niya. Ano lang,
Oh, thank you.
it doesn't sound
Awkward lang.
regional. It's okay. It doesn't sound regional yung accent niyo, ma'am. Maganda yung tone niyo, maganda ma'am yung tone. Very ano siya, very pleasing, very accommodating siya, especially sa mga
Thank
bata.
you.
Siguro ma'am, i-practice
Thank
na lang
you
natin
naman.
siya, especially
Hi.
kapag nag-interview na. If you need some help, ma'am, you can ask anyone. I can have pag naka-receive na
Yes.
tayo ng interview email, we can have another session para magkaroon tayo ng mock interview and help
Pag
each other
nakapasok ka.
out. Oo, pwede natin gawin yun. Mag-usap tayo sa GC, tapos pag nakapasok na, gawa tayo ng Zoom session ulit, tapos mag-help each other tayo sa interview, demo teaching.
Pwede mag-session about like pronunciation kasi parang yun yung awkward sa akin eh. Like I need help in pronouncing other words nga. Hindi ko na ginagamit sa daily conversation at sa work, di ba? Merong mga words na ganun.
We can try that, pero I'm not sure if merong willing Siguro ma'am, YouTube. There are lots of YouTube tutorials on basic pronunciation. Pero okay na naman yung niya ma'am eh. Maganda yung tunog niyo po sa pag-i-English, hindi ganun ka-regional.
Thank you.
Maganda po siya. Ano lang, sabi niyo po wala kayong experience. It's just my suggestion Pero meron kayong experience kasi naman ng mostly extracurricular eh. Kasi kapag sa JET ata, hindi siya mostly classroom lang. You can also involve yourself sa mga extracurricular activities, mga clubs. So maybe you can highlight that. Sulat nyo lang sa film, ma'am, ano yung dapat yung sabihin. Pag tinask kayo na,
yun yung nilagay ko sa SOP.
Opo, yun ma'am. Pwede yun, ma'am. Pwede nyo siyang gawan, i-phrase ng maganda, ma'am.
Kasi active sa community.
Oo, pwede nyo, sabihin nyo siguro, even if I don't have a professional teaching experience, I was able to deal with other children since I was involved in extracurricular activities and all that. So maybe you can focus on that para ma-highlight. Para hindi nila maisip na wala tong teaching experience. So don't think it as a disadvantage, ma'am. Every one of us has some part of our story na pwede nating i-highlight sa ating mga panelists. And good luck. We will see you in Japan, ma'am.
Hopefully. Sige po. I-off ko na yung camera kasi
It's okay, no problem, ma'am. Alright, thank you, ma'am Moki. Can we have Ma'am Lou? Naku, nag-off cam si Ma'am Lou. Sabi niya, itatawagin ako nito ni Sir. Ma'am Lou Jean. Hi, ma'am. Medyo naka-dim light si ma'am, but that's fine, ma'am. Ma'am Lou, are you already, naka-mute po kayo, ma'am.
Hello. Hi. Sorry, I left the group a while ago.
That's okay.
Yeah. I just arrived from work. Actually, I'm working as a nurse right now. So for almost 2 years. And I'm a nursing graduate also, but I'm not new to teaching because I have an experience with to work as a part-time tutor way back in 2012 and 2013. And aside from that, my background is I used to give Bible study lessons to kids, and aside from that, I also provide lectures about science, English, and Filipino, except math, because I'm weak in mathematics.
Lahat tayo actually siguro.
Honestly, I don't know why I have applied for the JET program, but I think it's my love for Japan. Ever since I was young, I enjoy watching animes, and then way back in high school, I did a self-study with Nihongo. Ayun. That's all I can share with you guys.
Thank you, Ma'am Lou Jean. Nag-part-time tutor si ma'am. Okay na okay yan. Kasi if you remember kung sino yung attend last time, nagkaroon ng sa Discord, I forgot the name, mag-asawa yun eh. Yung guy, wala siyang experience talagang classroom, pero nag-tutor siya. So if I'm not mistaken, yun yung highlight niya sa panelist. And natanggap siya. It doesn't have to be classroom setup eh. Just pick out something from your experience at i-highlight yun, and I think they'll buy it and we'll see each other in Japan pretty soon.
Okay.
Bago matapos ng taon, we will see snow. Hopefully. We haven't
Hopefully.
seen snow. I want to see snow. Thank you, Ma'am Lugin. Who do we have? Si Sir Nico. Sir Nico Reyes? Naka-off si Sir Nico.
Hey, sorry po.
Sige.
So, hi guys, good evening. Sorry I can't turn on my camera kasi I have a meeting with my clients.
Oh, that's
So by
fine.
the way, ayan, thank you so much for inviting me on this event, Sir Rai. And to all, thank you then for being here kasi we're about to share. I'm sorry. We're about to share things regarding to Jet and ayun lang, what else I have to share ba? I'm so happy kasi I was able to see you. You may not see me, but that's my face on the photo. Hindi naman nagbago. I'm so excited to see yung upcoming result ng JET program, especially in the first screening kasi dun talaga yung pinaka mahirap. Kumbaga, waiting game talaga yung um, eksena doon. So, yun lang. What else do I have to share? Well, I am actually working as a private tutor for now, for almost 4 years with Japanese students. So, I'm kind of excited to proceed if ever given a chance, diba? Mabigyan tayo ng chance to proceed on the next stage, which is yung interview, demo, and what else? Examination. Yun lang po so far I can share. If you have any questions, you can throw it out. If you have.
Thank you, Sir Nico. Magandang
Welcome.
advantage yung tutor ka na ng Japanese students talaga. So,
Mm.
ma-highlight niyo lang yun ng maganda, sir. Nako, sure na yan. Papasok ka na sa JET. Thank you, sir, for giving time and for attending this event natin for now. Thank you, sir. Who do we
Thank
have
you, Sir Rai.
also? Welcome. Sir Owen. Sir Owen Lester, iPhone. Diyan ba si Sir Owen? There si Sir. You're on mute, sir.
Ayan, nakamute na ako. Yan. Sorry. Ngayon ko lang siya in-open kasi nasa office pa ako as of the moment. Pumuslit lang ako. Thank you for having this session. Medyo nakaka-release siya ng tension.
Diba?
For everyone. Hearing your stories, learning from you guys. Thank you. Ano bang JET application story ko? Nag-start ako nung last year, nung quarantine. So, wala tayong ginagawa during the quarantine. I came across with JET program dahil galing ako ng Japan in February just before the lockdown kasi parang naghanap ako ng opportunity abroad. Then nakita ko yung JET program. Sabi ko, parang it could hit two stones in one throw na parang I could get into teaching and also to live in Japan at the same time. Just like Miss Smokey, wala rin po akong formal teaching background in the classroom. So I share the same sentiment with Miss Smokey. Ang pinangahawa ko lang ngayon is like yung cultural exposure, multicultural exposure kasi nag-work na rin ako abroad previously. And currently, nasa hotel industry ako ngayon. So, yun yung yun na lang. Then, medyo double na lang effort into learning new things, especially with formal teaching process. Parang yun. Yun lang po.
Thank you, Sir Owen, sa pagpuslit. Nasa office ka pa pala.
Babalik ko na office mamaya.
Oo, maganda rin kasi to para ma-release mo ba. Like sabi nga ni Ma'am kanina, hindi naman dapat tayo ma-stress. Pero siguro nai-stress yung iba sa atin kasi it's their first time going out of their comfort zone. It's their first time going abroad and hopefully dealing with other nationalities. And most of us, it's first time. Ganito talaga yung feeling ng first time. Diba? So, it's nice na we can vent it out sa mga taong alam din yung struggle natin at the same time yung waiting game. So, hopefully, ang tingin ko ata, baka next week, magbigay na sila ng email. If not, next week after that. So, hopefully, we could talk about that again in the next session.
Yes.
Thank you, Sir
Thank
Owen.
you.
Welcome. Yun, highlight mo lang, sir, yung pag-visit mo sa Japan. It's a big plus. Maganda yun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Copy that.
Who do you have? Ma'am Joy? How about Ma'am Joy? Is Ma'am Joy in? Hindi ba si Ma'am Joy? Wala ka makain na ata. What about Ma'am Kim? Kim Mortel, mga deputy teachers, Ma'am Kim.
Hello po,
Hi,
magandang
ma'am.
gabi po. Naririnig niyo po ba ako?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so thank you po again. Thank you po, Sir Rai, for having this meeting and also for answering my queries before. I already remembered you because of your very helpful answers in every questions that we have in the
Di ba
chat.
sarcastic? Joke lang.
Hindi po.
Okay.
Very thankful naman po and grateful. So ayun po, my name is Kim, 23 years old, and I have ongoing 4 years of teaching. So my jet story, medyo kinakabahan ako. Okay, so out of curiosity and also with my anxiety back then, na-discover ko siya noong November last year. I was in the middle of anxiety because of having a lot of hectic schedules sa online class. Grabe po. Correct po, hindi po ako public teacher. It's just our uniform in our private school. Ayun po. So, ayun, ang hirap ng online class lalo na 'pag nawawalan ng internet.
Exactly.
Yes, and then, puwede mag-rant?
Sure,
Ang
sure.
hirap po lalo na kapag yung mga parents very demanding, may times po talaga na gano'n. And then, parang hindi kasi swak na swak yung nale-learn ng mga bata ngayong online kasi kaya parang ang hirap from
Same here.
face-to-face classes, then online class din. Meron po kasi kaming asynchronous, synchronous that time na nag-o-on cam, off cam. Sobrang konti po yung natututunan ng mga bata with online class. Then I feel guilty somehow kasi parang hindi ko nabibigay yung kailangan at yung gusto nila. Well, that's my point po. And in regards to JET, when I saw that, parang that's a great opportunity to have. Kung magtuturo lang din naman ako, why not shoot for the star?
Of
'Di ba?
course.
Parang lakihan mo na, 'di ba? So, why not? Tinry ko po and then chineck ko yung mga requirements, parang okay naman, pasok na pasok. Pasok sa banga. Sana po talaga. Hopeful. So, ayun, actually, yung this Christmas break, pinag-isipan ko rin po talaga na tapusin ko lahat. Also, that time is our grading, the making of grade. So, grabe talaga. Hinabol ko talaga yung deadline para makapagpasa ako. Hirap po din talaga pumunta sa old school, sa university para sa
Opo.
TOR. At sabihin, nakakaloka ang bayad. Ayun, dagdag lang sa rant. But then, ayun naman yung feeling na wala na, the day na napasa mo na okay, sa walang bahala, ipagpapa-Diyos ko na ng lahat. Napasa, nagawa ko na lahat, and then the waiting game begins. So, I'm also hopeful for us. Sana po tawagan tayo or email tayo. Hi. Ayun lang po. Sorry po.
It's okay, Ma'am Kim. Thank you, ma'am. The purpose of this session is hindi naman exactly vent out, pero at least ma-release ba natin, ma-event out natin yung mga sa loobin natin when it comes to the program and the process itself.
Yes.
And I feel you, ma'am.
Exactly.
Yung frustration, I'm so frustrated kasi yung pagtuturo sa online class, I feel na hindi
Yes.
ko maituro ng todo-todo. Especially now, siyempre pag public school, ang advisory class ko is section 1. So we have 21 sections sa grade 8. So advisory section ko yung section 1 plus hindi ko alam kung nami-meet ko ba yung expectation nila being section 1. Hindi ko maituro lahat. Gusto kong mag-Zoom classes every meeting. Kaso hindi naman kaya kasi hindi naman lahat may internet access. We're only using Facebook, yung Facebook Messenger. Doon lang kami nagkaklase every meeting. So it is really frustrating, but at the end of the day, wala tayong magagawa eh. That's the new normal eh. And hopefully, really hopefully, makapasa tayo ng Japan. And
Yes,
tayo
sana po.
magsasaya. And tayo magkakalat
Yes.
ng
See you soon,
good
kita
vibes.
kits.
Thank you, Ma'am Kim. Thank you.
Okay po.
Si Ma'am Joy ba is, okay na ba si Ma'am Joy? Ma'am Joy. Ma'am Joy, are you there? Wala ata si Ma'am Joy. I think the last, meron tayo kay Ma'am Lorna and Sir Christian. After si Ma'am Lorna, Sir Christian na tayo. Pang finale si Sir Christian kasi. Ma'am Lorna, Ma'am Maria Lorna, Are you there, ma'am? Andiyan si ma'am. Yeah, hi ma'am. You're on mute, ma'am. Naka-mute ka, ma'am.
Hello, good evening po.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Um, my name is Maria Lorna Mirasol, and I am a graduate of Bachelor of Elementary Education last 2010 in Zamboanga City. So, but I don't have any formal experience in teaching because right after my graduation, so I work at National Food Authority in Cebu City. And then though I took the exam, I passed the licensure exam, but yun, I don't have any experience. Right after the NFA experience I had, so I was transferred to the DSWD central office here in Quezon City. So my working experiences are more on social development. Kasi yun, number one is we are conducting monitoring visit to the different regions. So yun, we are implementing the programs. So there are times na yun, nag-ano kami for this week nasa region kami, tapos next nasa region. So I was able to travel in different areas here in the Philippines. And then another opportunity that I had in the DSWD is I was able to attend the ASEAN meeting conducted in 2019 in Thailand. So yun yung parang cultural exchange experience ko with the DSWD. So last year, I resigned sa agency because of this COVID. Kasi if I will keep on working sa DSWD, so natatakot kasi din ako kasi yung ibang mga colleagues ko, they are also exposed because they are facilitated the payouts for the LSI, for the OFW. So medyo takot akong ma-expose. That's why I decided to resign and I would like to pursue my master's degree. Actually, my 24 units of master's and I also plan to pursue my teaching career. So meron kasing medyo malapit na public school dito sa amin. So I was thinking before na mag-apply doon. And then nung October, so I learned about the JET program through my cousin. So she was the one who sent me the article about the JET program. Kaya I also decided to apply. Kaya in December, I was able to submit my application sa JET program. So far yun yung ano ko po. Ngayon I was planning yun to continue my master's degree and at the same time baka online teaching na lang so that I could also have or gain experience in teaching. So far yun lang po.
Thank you, Ma'am Lorna. Mukhang maraming experience si Ma'am although hindi siya teaching. Yung pagpunta-punta niyo, Ma'am, sa mga different provinces, I think that can be considered intercultural exchange na rin. Although hindi siya abroad, pwede niyo rin siyang i-highlight sa panelist, Ma'am, na
Yeah.
able to handle different individuals with different personalities and backgrounds.
Yeah, different sectors of our community. Actually yun, I was able to include it in my SOP. And then other than doon sa Thailand, I was also, meron din pala akong mga cultural exchange dito sa Philippines kasi there were a time na parang we had a meeting with the World Bank, with other mga partner agencies kasi they are helping the DSWD with regard sa mga studies and in other aspects.
O yan, maganda yan, Ma'am. So hopefully, Ma'am, makita ka namin sa Japan din. Sama-sama tayo, Ma'am. Ma'am, magaling ka ba magluto?
Hindi
Pwede
po.
mo may paglutuan pag nasa Japan. Siyempre, mamimiss
Anak ko,
natin
hindi
yung
ako
mga
marunong.
food.
Hindi ako marunong magluto, sir. Yun yung problema ko.
Mag-aaral na lang akong magbukas ng delata na lang siguro. Okay. Thank you, Ma'am Lorna. Appreciate that, Ma'am. Si Ma'am Joy, nandiyan na ba si
Yes.
Ma'am Joy? Oh, wala.
Thank you po.
Welcome, Ma'am. Okay, so wala si Ma'am Joy. Punta na kay Sir Christian. Sir Christian, you can start now. Tapos later on, if you'll be sharing yung sir, tungkol sa sinasabi nyo, let me know lang. Yep. All right.
Ayan, so good evening po sa ating lahat. Ayan, so pasensya po ha kung medyo pa yung aking pagsasalita, gawa ng aking medyo may pinaayos lang po sa aking mga ngipin. Ayan, this January lang. So anyway, I hope okay naman kasi medyo nakakaano na ako ng kauntian. So First of all, of course, I want to thank Sir Rai sa opportunity na to kasi talagang napakaganda dahil nga nasa pare-parehas tayong pakiramdam, pare-parehas tayong sitwasyon, pare-parehas tayo ng iniisip at this very moment of time na talagang parang kumbaga kailangan natin siguro ng someone na makaka-relate sa atin sa isa't isa. Kaya naman it's a big, it's a big opportunity na makita kayo, makilala kayo dahil sabi nga natin from the start and up to the end, tayo-tayo din ang magiging magkakasama no matter what happens. So, formally, let me introduce to you myself. I'm Sir Christian Candelaria Quiñones from Cavite. Ayan. So, galing ako ng Cavite. But right now, I am serving here sa public school, National Public High School, dito sa hometown ng aking nanay sa Quezon Province. So, I had my education background, of course, in Cavite. Doon ako nag-high school, nag-college, at doon naman ako pinanganak. And then after graduation, doon din ako nagturo sa private school na aking pinasukan for 5 years until 2016. And then after ng 2016, napapunta na ako dito sa Quezon Province, sa hometown ng aking nanay kasi naandito yung mga relatives din ng nanay ko na mostly ay nasa teaching field. Ayan, may mga retired na, may mga kaka-retired lang, at may mga patuloy na nasa serbisyo ng pagtuturo. By the way, kapamilya din ako ni Sir Rai sa DepEd family. Ayan, so nasa DepEd kami ngayon. Pero mamaya natin pag-usapan yung further details. Sir Rai, kasi naka-record tayo. Okay, so ngayon, dahil doon, ako ay, at this moment of time, nasa pang-fifth ko ngayon. Ayan, pang-5 taong school year ko ngayon sa public high school. Pero actually, in the long run siguro, pang-10th year ko na. Ayan, so pang 10 taon ko na sa pagtuturo. I had my 5 years in private school. And then having and completing my 5th year dito naman sa public high school na straight lahat ang aking itinuro ay English subject. Nagpalipat-lipat lang ako sa different grade level when I was in private school. From first year high school, third year high school, second, fourth. Naging consistent lang ako dito na sa public high school kasi hindi na ako inalis sa grade 10. Kaya medyo yun din yung isa kong worry mamaya na gusto i-share sa inyo. So now, punta naman tayo dun sa part na ano yung aking intercultural experience na siguro. So this one naman, eto siguro yung parang medyo somehow ay napapangiti ako. Kasi ay kanina narinig ko sa inyo, kayo ay may mga experience na abroad. So wala ako noon. And also, na-updated din ako na kayo ay may mga master's unit and graduate na ng master. Wala din po ako noon. Kaya sabi ko ay, bagamat wala, pero sabi ko nga ay, kung anong meron tayo, let's be proud of. Kaya naman, I want to share my experiences kung paano ko na-meet ang mga Japanese. Ayan. So back then, when I was younger pa, bata pa ako, affiliated ako sa isang non-government organization in Cavite. Ayan. So simula elementary kami, and then nag-high school, and then nagturo na ako ng college. Nag-college and then nagturo. Nung time na nagtuturo na ako ng high school sa private school, ay naimbitahan ako ng organization namin mag-participate sa program na yon. At yun nga, ang tawag doon is summer camp activity ng mga college students from Nihon University, Japan. So that happened on August 2014. Every summer kasi yun nagaganap. At ang summer period nga nila ay August. So tuwing August ng bawat taon, yung mga college student ng Nihon University ay pumupunta dun sa aming affiliated NGO. Meron kami dun campsite, meron kami dun event center, at doon sila nagkakandak ng kanilang 1-week activity. So yung 1-week activity niyo, napaka-pulpak niya. Kailangan nilang umikot sa ating mga tourist spots, destinations. Kailangan nilang pumunta sa mga public elementary school to distribute yung kanilang mga stop toys, mga stationaries, mga writing pad, pencil, pens, eraser, and so on and so forth. And then, magkakaroon ng tinatawag na cultural night. Ayan. So yung cultural night na yun yung huling gabi na makakasama namin sila sa Cavite. At yun ay kinapapalooban ng pagkakaroon ng exchange cultures kung saan natutuwa nga ako kasi kinanta nila yung ating lupang hinirang. Kinanta nila yung ating lupang hinirang, tapos in exchange, kami namang mga Pilipino ay kailangan kantahin yung kanilang Japanese national anthem. Kaya lang, sad to say, nung time na yun or nung period na yun, hindi po ako marunong mag-Nihongo. So, kaya naman, ang tangi ko lamang magagawa is to take part on MCing. Ako yung nag-MC when it comes on the program. At ako din yung isa sa parang nagta-translate ng Filipino to English. Yun lang yung kaya ko. Kasi syempre, minsan may tatawagin ng mga officers, ng mga matatanda na, so they cannot express themselves wholly in the English language. So naandun kami sa tabihan to interpret that. And then after naman nun, ay di tsaka magkakaroon ng iba pang mga activity exchange of cultures. Sinasayaw nila yung ating mga katutubong sayaw. Tapos ay tuturuan naman nila kami ng kanilang mga cultural dances. So nangyayari yun every August ng 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019. So ngayon lamang hindi nagkaroon kasi nga hindi na sila nakabalik dito sa Pilipinas gawa ng COVID na nararanasan natin. So kaya naman, I'm very much willing to answer all your questions. Kung may mga tanong kayo patungkol sa kumbaga, pakikipag-communicate sa kanila o kung paano yung interaction sa kanila, I can share with you guys kasi ay medyo somehow nakakapaan ko na rin kung paano sila nakikipag-deal sa foreigners. Pero gusto kong i-second ah ano yung sinabi ni Sir kanina, ni Sir Rai, yung when it comes on, yung bakit tayo na-appreciate ng mga Japanese kapag Pilipino yung magtuturo sa kanila ng English. So basically, syempre lagi natin tatandaan, dahil nag-apply tayo as English teachers, so we must equip of course ourselves with the English language. Yun yung dapat hindi mawala sa atin. Pero bakit sila natutuwa sa atin? Kasi una nga, tayo ay Asian. Pero pangalawa, kasi kaya natin silang sabayan sa level ng kanilang understanding. So maybe siguro somehow, kapag naririnig nila ang Americans or other native na English language native na nationals, medyo nabibilisan sila or medyo naiislangan sila sa dawi ng pagsasalita. Pero what they appreciated most, based na rin sa experience ko ng pakikisalamuha sa mga Hapon, gusto nila na pagkausap sila, babagalan mo lang sa English. Yung mauunawaan nila at masasabayan mo siya para magkakaroon kayo ng sabayang, kumbaga habang nag-uusap or habang nakikinig sila sa iyo, magkasabay kayong nauunawaan yung sinasabi sa isa't isa. But do not neglect, of course, our knowledge and skills when it comes on the English language. Kasi first and foremost, yun naman yung dapat na meron tayo. Dapat sa sarili natin, equip tayo pagdating sa English language. Kasi nga sabi nga ni Teacher Max, darating yung time na out of the blue, bigla nating mararanasan inside the class, tatanungin tayo when it comes on grammar, when it comes on sentence construction, when it comes on different eight parts of speech. Kaya naman, yun yung dapat na hindi mawawala sa atin. Kasi nga yun yung isa sa reason kung bakit din tayo nila kinuha. No, yung tayo yung magbibigay sa kanila ng broaden knowledge when it comes to that aspect. But when it comes on naman sa kanilang pakikipag-socialization, katulad din natin sila, napakamasiyahin sila at napaka-appreciative naman nila. Gusto nila yung enjoy-enjoy lang at tumatawa-tawa. Ayan, so kaya naman appreciate nila yung ganung attitude nating mga Pilipino. And another more thing na gusto ko ring i-share, doon sa mga ating mga yung mga sabi nga ay medyo sabihin natin na wala dong experiences or hindi masyadong malawak ang experiences sa teaching. Andito lang po kami, pwede po kayong magtanong. Kaya lang ako po ay medyo nalinya sa high school. Ano po? Ayan. Hindi po ako sa elementary. Pero yung akin nga pong source, yung aking nabanggit, ay galing naman siya ng elementary. And correction po kay Ma'am Kat, hindi po ako nag-apply dun sa inyong nabanggit kanina. Ano po, ayan. Hindi ako nag-apply doon. Wala pa akong pinag-a-applyan ever. This is the first time application ko on the JET program. Ayan. So, meron lamang akong contact doon sa dispatch company na yon na yun nga, malaking tulong sa akin and maaaring malaking tulong din sa atin, sa ating lahat. Next, yes. And lastly, ayan, of course, maging ready tayo, Sir Rai, sa susunod nating session. Siguro mas tayo doon, yung mas specific at kung ano yung mas magbe-benefit din yung lahat upon discussion natin. Doon sa mga wala sa teaching field, kaya nyo po yan as long as mahal ninyo at alam ninyo kung ano at sino kayo when it comes on the English language. Kasi yun yung ating hahawakan talaga. And then secondary, of course, at hindi rin mawawala, yung ating intercultural connection sa kanila, internationalization. So, ayun lamang po ang aking may share. Mamaya na lang po siguro yung ibang mga tanong na gusto niyo pa pong itanong sa akin. Very much willing po akong sumagot. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sir Christian. Thank you, sir. Parang may nakikinig ng lecture. Akala ko, papagalitan mo na kami anytime. na, thank you, sir. Appreciate namin yung effort niyo po mag-share ng experience. So, that's all. I think, andito na ba lahat? Nasaan sila? Nag-off. Si Ma'am Kai, baka may ginagawa si Ma'am Kai. But, that's all. I'm really happy and I'm really glad na umattend po kayo dito sa ating mini session. And it's nice to hear your own experiences from your own standpoint and what's ano ba to, yung reasons yung ba't nag-apply ng JET. And paulit-ulit kong sasabihin, I really do hope na magkita-kita tayo sa Japan and enjoy Japan and we'll max out the 5 years contract. Whatever experiences natin, dali natin siya sa Japan and bring our own flag, the Philippines flag, and sana maging successful tayo. Who knows, di ba? So, yun lang po. Do you have any questions po? Sana may email na next week, no? Is ko, hindi na ako makapaghintay na hindi maka-receive ng email. Joke lang. Na maka-receive ng email.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Isa sa mga parang concern ko kasi yung sa lesson plan. Kasi
Okay.
especially yung kami na, kasi may teaching experience ako pero sa ESL. So wala kasi kami talagang formal na lesson planning. Wala kaming ganun. May mga modules lang or materials na ready na.
Opo.
Kasi baka may standard format yung lesson plan or kung ano yung contents niya. Baka kung may mga resources yun na pwede nyo ma-share sa mga fellow JET aspirants natin.
No problem, Sir Jason. Actually, ang lesson plan, if I'm not mistaken, there's no specific, kasi iba-ibang klase ng lesson plan eh. May detailed lesson plan. Like kami sa science, iba na yung lesson plan namin eh. Meron kaming 5 E's. So, iba-iba siya ng lesson plan. I think yung gagawin nating lesson plan is detailed kind of lesson plan. When we say detailed kind of lesson plan, of course, you have to consider yung market mo o yung students mo, which is elementary. Pag detailed siya, ibig sabihin po, nakaabang na doon yung script, may script ya, ano yung expected response ng estudyante mo. Meron yung mga may outline yan. I can share mamaya po sa GC rin kung yun din. Pag nagde-demo kasi ang isang public school teacher sa division, may pinapagawa kami ng division ng detailed lesson plan. Pwede kong i-share yun para makita nyo kung paano ba yung itsura para as early as now makagawa na kayo ng lesson plan. Basta ano po siya, detailed lesson plan. Nakalagay din yung lesson proper. Okay, today we talked about numbers. Can you say what are the numbers again? Tapos may response sa kabilang column. Teacher, the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Tapos may response, very good, ganun siya. Ganun yung itsura ng lesson plan po if you're not familiar. Pero sa GC natin, mag-send lang tayo ng sample lesson plan para alam din natin. Again po, wala siyang specific na format ng lesson plan. Don't be so conscious na, hala, baka mali yung lesson plan ko. Don't focus much on the lesson plan. The purpose of the lesson plan is just for them to have a guide para may makita yung mga panelists mo kung ano ba yung topic na i-discuss mo. Tapos, yung demo mo naman is only like 5-10 minutes lang. Hindi mo mako-cover kasi ang isang lesson plan would last you 1 hour. Kasi meron yung introduction, may recall, may motivation, may lesson proper, may valuing pa, may conclusion, may examination. Mahaba siya. So, ang kailangan lang makita ng panelist is how you deliver your lesson. Siguro diretso na agad sa lesson proper yun eh. How's your personality with conducting your demonstration, yung communication skills mo, do you have any lapses or what, yun yung pinaka-i-base niya. Kaya wag kayo masyado ma-stress. Siguro iba na stress na, wala akong teaching experience, di ko alam gumawa ng lesson plan and all. Madali lang po siya. Promise, madali lang siya. If you want po, you can PM me anytime in the day. As long as gising ako, pwede po akong mag-help out sa lesson plan or kung ano man. The next session we will have is about interview. We'll help each other kung paano ba ma-ace yung interview, paano ba natin sila mai-impress. Kung merong mga pronunciation problems, pwede natin i-correct siya objectively and constructively without hurting each other's feeling kasi it's for our own benefit naman eh. Parang may nabasa akong isang blog na parang medyo ilag sila yung panelists sa mga regional accent. I'm not discouraging nyo, pero kung kaya natin siyang i-neutralize, yung na pwede siyang panlaban din sa mga foreigners, why not? Kasi yun naman ang importante. Kailangan hindi tayo mapahiya sa ibang ALTs na, ano ba yan, ba't nakapasa yan, ganyan naman English and all. So, we will help each other, especially the interview. We'll ace it and we will see each other in the next chapter of JET program. Yun po. Do you have any questions? I think more than enough na yung sharing natin kanina and we've gathered necessary information para makampante tayo, di ba? And we'll just wait 1 week or 2 weeks and let's do this. Sir Jason, did I answer your question?
Sir, pwede mag-add?
Sure,
Yes po.
sir.
Ayun, ako po muna.
Yes,
Ayan,
sir, Christian.
Okay. Nabanggit ni Teacher Rai, Sir, nabanggit mo po kasi kanina about sa interview. Share ko lang din sa kanila. Prepare natin yung sarili natin to have at least, hindi man siguro natin makuha lahat yung idea on how to differentiate the educational system of the Philippines and educational system of Japan, but at least equip ourselves with the knowledge ng patungkol sa kanilang educational system. Kung anong coverage kanilang mga pag-aaral ng mga bata, anong age yung bracket ng pag-aaral ng mga bata sa kanila, ano yung common style ng pag-aaral ng mga bata sa kanila, because let's take into considerations na sa pag-upo natin sa interview, meron dong Japanese representative na maaaring tanungin tayo at subukin tayo kung tayo ba ay aware of dun sa ating pinag-a-applyan. Di ba sabi nga, kapag tayo ay nag-a-apply, dapat beforehand, bago tayo mag-apply, magkumuha tayo ng mga ideas tungkol dun sa ating pag-a-applyan. So parang ganun din. Baka kasi dumating sa point natin na bigla tayong tanungin on giving a certain idea or a certain pointers kung ano ang patungkol sa bagay na yon na related sa kanilang bansa at sa pag-aaral ng mga bata, basta whole education system, at least equip tayo sa sarili natin. Yun lang, sir.
Exactly, Sir Christian. Yung sabi nga nila is inclusivity.
Ay, Sir Christian.
If there, yes, ma'am. Ituloy ko lang, ma'am, ha. Yung inclusivity na since there would be a Japanese national there, so we have to at least understand, not exactly yung thorough knowledge sa education system, but at least we have knowledge. Pero sa akin kasi, just for me, sir, kung ako yung panelist, I would really focus more on the sincerity at saka yung genuine approach at saka personality ng isang applicant more than the technicalities ng alam niya yung system ng Japan and all that. So, let's just show them. Kasi ibang Pilipino eh. Ibang Filipino kasi compared sa mga foreign ALTs. Atin kasi puso ang pinapairal eh. Like yung mga SOP nila, if you've read some of the SOPs ng mga foreign, yung kanila is very straightforward. Very attacking, very, very dominante yung dating eh. Na ibibigay nila natin experiences and all. Pero pagdating sa Filipino, may structure kasi tayo eh. And may puso. Alam niyo yung puso, makikita mo talaga yung sincerity, yung genuineness yung isang tao kung bakit niya gustong-gustong maging part ng JET program. So, focus din tayo dun, sir. Thank you, Sir Christian. May questions
Sir
po ba? Ano ba?
Christian, Sir Rai, may
Yes
question
po.
ako kay Sir Christian. Sir Christian, as you mentioned about the educational system in Japan, could you share a little bit about it, maybe by next Zoom meeting? If you have
Okay.
anything that you want to give us as advantage for most of us.
Let
Very
me
much
answer that,
welcome,
Ma'am
ma'am.
Joanne. Sorry, Sir Christian.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have another session for that
Yes.
technicalities. So siguro ang focus natin
Yes.
ngayon is more of sharing experiences. But definitely kapag nakakuha na tayo ng email interview, then we'll talk about technicalities. Let's i-bombard natin ng technicalities, interview,
Yes, definitely.
do's and don'ts. Yun ang gawin natin. So
yes.
Yes, Sir Christian, you want to add
Okay,
something?
yes, sir. But as a yeah. Yes, sir. But as assurance to ma'am, yes, ma'am, I will. I'm going to send
Thank you.
lots and lots. Yeah, on our GC. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, Sir Christian.
And on my part, I'll be
Sure.
Ryan, sorry. So on my part, I'll be asking also my friend who is in JET, who's in Japan right now, on how are we going to really prepared for the interview when we got the email already.
Yan, tama po yan, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
po in
you.
advance. So, siguro ngayon, prepare na lang natin yung sarili natin kung ano yung magiging resulta ng first screening, no? Whether we get an email or not. Also, while waiting, let's also prepare ourselves sa tatlo muna siguro. Interview, basic lang. Parang yung last session sa Discord is, why Japan? Ano ba yun? Tell me about experience, classroom teaching experience with children. Yun yung mga common questions. Actually, basic questions lang siguro ang i-ask nila, especially marami tayong i-interviewin nila. So hindi naman sila siguro mag-spend ng like 20 or 30 minutes just for them to gauge kung gaano ka-technical when it comes to Japan or the Japanese system. So yun, siguro they would only ask like 3-4 questions, siguro max na yung 5 questions sa atin, and more of personal siguro, like experiences, intercultural, classroom teaching experience, and all that. So, and then kapag nakapag-prepare na, isip na rin po tayo kung ano yung magiging topic natin for the teaching demonstration. Make it basic lang, wala na yung mga mga parts of speech, yung mga figures of speech, wala na yung gano'n. Siguro, kasi ako, I'm planning na naming of calendar months lang. Ganun lang gagawin ko. January, February, until December. Tapos gagawin ko na lang siya ng strategy. Tapos ang sabi, kailangan mo siyang i-relate sa cultural exchange. So, how would I do that? We can talk about that sa next session natin kung paano ko po pinaplano. So, traditional lang ako. Magta-traditional lang ako, wala mo ng PPT kasi mahirap mag-PPT. Siguro mga flashcards lang yun. So, yun ang planuhin natin and then eventually, we'd be able to ace it. Alright? May questions pa po ba tayo? No questions? I think we can stop the recording na. And Sir Christian, you will be sharing something else mamaya? Okay, so that's all for today. I'm just gonna stop the recording, but we will still continue. Thanks for your time. Stop ko lang po to